So we have our customer paperwork here. The customer is stating that it has a shimmy when stopping. So we're going to go take the car for a test drive and see what we can find out. We need to check our mileage. We need to check a few other things just to make sure our wipers are working. Oh, and they do not work today. So we need to write that down. And our service airbag light is on. So we'll need to write that down as well. Safety first.
And why do we take the vehicle on a test drive?
What the customer's complaint is to see if we can find or feel the problem, and also to check the systems in the vehicle. We need to check the horn to make sure it's correct. Go for a little drive here. We have an airbag light that is on, we need to check. So we do our quick little test drive, and now we will get back in the bay, get this up on the lift, and see what our problems are. So we will be taking our dip tray and we will be checking some of our fluids. In particular, we'll be looking at our antifreeze, our brakes. We'll check the oil, make sure it is fine and see the condition of that. Check the brake fluids to make sure the brake fluid is not contaminated. Check our levels. So our test strip is failing. So this one's contaminated with water. Basically, we can see by our color chart here. So it's either diluted with water or it's contaminated from old age. It's turning green on this particular car. Some of them get diluted with water, or over time they just start to break down, and so we need to do a brake flush on that. And we will take our coolant. We also will go into our system here and we will check all of our stuff. So we wrote down our wipers were bad, so we marked that as a bad wiper. The horn's working, we know. We have to check the lights. And while we're here, we will take pictures of our trays, and so you have a record as a customer of what we've done with your car. So our battery is in good shape, so it says it's good and it's passed our system check, so we'll go ahead and print that out so that we have a copy of that. Check our tire pressures and make sure all the tires are at depth.
Hey everyone, Lee Weatherby. I'm going to introduce you to the 1, 2, 3, 4s of vehicles and how we look at a car here at Accurate Automotive. Cars can really be overcomplicated. We very much simplify it. It's literally 4 primary targets that we're looking at. Number 1, safety. Anything that is safety related on your vehicle, we want to address that, and we want you to address that. So we make sure that you have all the information you need to know about what is wrong with the car, what safety implications go with that, and then what you should do about it. If you come in and we check out your vehicle and you find out that it has a safety related issue, we're going to ask you to take care of it to protect everybody else that's out on the road, as well as you and your family and the people that you care about. Number 2 is pocketbook safety. These are things that go along with like preventative maintenance and the such, things that literally are going to help prolong the life of your vehicle. I mean, after all, it is your pocketbook that I'm trying to help you save. Number 3, we just label it as creature comforts. Now, these are the items that sometimes people get really frustrated with, and they say, well, I can't live without my air conditioning, and my cruise control's gotta work, and you know, that window that doesn't work when I'm going through the drive-thru. Listen, the truth of the matter is, I don't care so much about those items, because if it really came down to it and you needed to get from Arizona to California because there was an emergency that happened there, you could do it without any one of those things, you see? So we really have to categorize those and be careful. I understand it's inconvenient, but most of the time, things that fit into this category are the little conveniences, the things that we kind of quote unquote take for granted when we have our vehicle. And number 4 is, let's keep an eye on it. You know, people have warts. Cars have warts as well. There's things that are on the car that are just not perfect. And you know what? I'm not going to fix them on my own car. I don't want you to fix them on yours. So we'll just keep an eye on it. And that's kind of the category that we live in.